Hi, this is Uncle T Boxing, and I'm here with. Sorry, could you introduce
Yeah,
yourself?
hi guys, I'm Joe Markowski. I'm the Executive Vice President of DAZN North America.
In North America. No, what about South America?
We're launching in Brazil
Okay.
soon, but that's not my job, that's someone else's job. So, again, part of the DAZN family. Brazil will be our ninth market launch, so we're about to launch in Spain, which will be market 8, and then Brazil shortly after that. So, exciting global growth for us.
Okay. So we're here to talk about Anthony Joshua against the Miller. What do you think of the fight so far?
I think it's a great fight. It's been a great promotion so far. We've done 2 press conferences, one in New York last week and then today here in London. Jarrell's a good talker. I think a lot of fans, a lot of comments earlier have looked past him, seen him as an easy ride for AJ. We don't think that. We think in his own backyard at Madison Square Garden in New York, he's going to be a tough opponent. He's a big guy. He's going to be hard to knock out. He's never hit the floor. That was mentioned today during the press conference. So AJ is going to prepare for that. I know he's taking the challenge seriously and he's looking forward to it. So we're in the same position. We're looking forward to a big sort of 15 weeks of build-up, big marketing push from us, and then looking forward to the fight on June the 1st in the heart of Manhattan at MSG.
To talk about Baby Miller, so a lot of people think it's a bit of an easy touch. I, for one, I've been following Miller for quite a while, and it all depends on how he could take a punch. Because I feel,
yeah, and I've watched him fight. He's fought on a couple of our shows already. Yeah. I think he fought in Kansas and in Chicago, maybe. He's fought twice for us already, and he's a big guy. You know, he's got a chin. He's a big heavy body. So it will be a test for AJ to knock him out. AJ said himself, the plan is obviously to knock him out. He wants to announce himself in the States with a big knockout, and that's going to be tough to do. And look, you shouldn't look past him. You shouldn't sleep on Big Baby Miller. He's going to be a tough opponent, and we're looking forward to watching it play out on June the 1st.
if you had your last pound and to bet on one of them, who could you see with?
I'm not a betting man. If I was, I think AJ is going to be the favourite. If I do bet, I bet on the favourites. So I'll keep my pound in my pocket, my dollar in my pocket, I should say. But look, AJ's a favourite, but there's underdogs for a reason. It's what we love about sport. So let's see what happens.
Is there any more press conference apart from?
Yeah, we've got Wednesday. We go back to the States tonight. We're starting a 3-city media tour with Canelo for the Canelo Jacobs fight.
Okay.
With our friends at Golden Boy and with Matchroom. Eddie will be there, obviously representing Danny Jacobs. So that's a huge show for me. That's fight of the year. May the 4th in Vegas at the T-Mobile Arena. Live and exclusive on DAZN in the US. Sky Sports will have that here in the UK. So that's our next sort of big media obligations. And then we're working on a number of announcements coming up in relation to fights and shows and new content. We're launching a show with the MLB, the baseball.
Okay.
We're launching that at the end of March. So that for us is spreading our wings beyond fight sports. Bellator's growing momentum-wise from the MMA side of things. So yeah, it's an exciting time to be at DAZN, and we're looking forward to continuing the momentum going into the spring and summer.
I saw an interview of Bob Arum, ESPN, and he talked about they were going to pull out of negotiations with Gennady Golovkin. Does that mean you guys are closer to a...
Look, nothing's changed in relation to our position with Gennady Golovkin. The guy is a free agent right now. He's going through a process. He's a top world-class fighter, but he'll make a decision that's right for him. Haven't got any comment on that today. Here to talk about obviously AJ and Big Baby Miller, and that's what's on the deck today.
Yeah, because he did talk about Canelo and Jacobs, so I just thought I had to ask
you had to ask. Fair enough. No, nothing to report there. We're focused on this week or today, AJ Miller, going into the back end of the week in New York and Mexico City and LA. We'll turn our attention to Canelo and Jacobs, which is a fantastic fight between two champions. So we're looking forward to that.
I'm going to stay on that a little bit. How beneficial would it be to have someone like GGG part of the DAZN team?
Triple G will add value to any broadcast network he joins. He's a top world-class fighter who draws crowds, right? He's going through a process. We'll wait and see what happens there. We haven't got anything to say on that at this time, so let's wait and see.
So what is your, at the end of the year, what is your target, your aim for DAZN?
I think there's a number of aims, right? There's one to continue our sort of growth and our momentum in the US. That takes time, it takes money, it takes an investment, which we have, to build a brand. The thing about America people don't quite often realise here in the UK is it's much harder to make noise in America. You come to the UK, to a population of 65 million people. You've got to times that by 5 or 6 to get to the US population. And all that noise that those people generate means that when you're a new brand, as we are, a private British business, not attached to a big media organisation like some of our competitors and friends in the industry are, you have to go out and you have to establish yourself, you have to launch yourself. So a big focus for me in the next sort of 6 months with our marketing teams, with our communications teams, is to establish ourselves there. Obviously, alongside that, we have to sell subscriptions, which we're doing. We're very happy with the position we're in. We don't talk about our numbers publicly, but we're in a really strong position from a subscriptions perspective, and we're looking to grow that in the coming months with some great fights over the spring and summer. So going into March, we've got 2 shows mid-March with Eddie from Turning Stone in Philadelphia, Katie Taylor on the card there. Fantastic, kickstarts our spring. Go into April. We've got a big announcement coming next week with our friends at Matchroom about a big fight in April. Going into May, we've already announced May the 4th for Canelo Jacobs. Then you get AJ June the 1st, and we'll make more announcements over the summer. So for me, it's about building momentum, growing our subscriber base, and continuing to stitch ourselves into the hearts of American sports fans, which we're doing, and we're excited about where we sit right now.
Okay. The first time I saw you on the Cougars interview.
Yeah.
And you surprised me with the way you look, and you look fairly young for that. How long have you been with DAZN for?
I've been with Perform, the original parent company of DAZN, for about 8.5 years.
Okay.
So yeah, been with the business for a long time. Been with DAZN since we started it start as a research project in 2014. I've enjoyed the ride so far. It's been busy. It's been a lot of fun, and working a lot with this guy.
You're right, Frank.
Youngest
How you
man in fight
doing?
and the best dressed man in fight.
I've got a little bit of background story with Frank before how he made his rise to thing.
Yeah.
I'd like to know a little bit more about you, if you don't mind.
It's quite simple. I joined Perform, which is now the DAZN Group, as a kid, 23-year-old, and I've worked there for 8.5 years.
How old are you now?
I'm 30, almost
30?
31. Yeah.
Wow, God, that's because I'm 7 years older than you, and you're in a position where I would love to be in. I don't know, but it's quite inspirational.
It's a great place to work. It's a young company. Doing exciting things around the world. So I'm very lucky to work there.
Okay. How was your background in the schooling you went to?
I went to schooling.
Seem like you might have excelled in?
No, I wasn't. I was all right at school. Wasn't anything to write home about. My parents weren't particularly happy with me when I was 18, but I've worked hard, and I've been lucky with the opportunities that the company's given me. So I'm very, very proud of what we're doing and happy to be a part of it.
Okay. Well, thanks for your time, and all the best with your company and what you guys try to achieve.
Nice to meet you.
Thank you very much. Take care.
Thank you very much.